Chapter 4. Intellectual Property, or IP. Intellectual property refers to intangible assets that provide significant economic value to a company. The protection of intellectual property grants exclusive rights to creators or owners over their works, innovations, and business identities. This protection encourages creativity, innovation, and fair competition. Business law literature emphasizes that the IP system not only safeguards individual or corporate interests, but also promotes economic growth by providing legal certainty and incentives for research and development investment. In modern knowledge-based economies, intellectual property often represents one of the most valuable assets owned by a company, sometimes exceeding the value of its physical assets. Therefore, effective IP management has become a strategic component of corporate planning and long-term competitiveness. Trademark. One of the primary forms of IP protection is the trademark. A trademark functions as a distinctive sign that differentiates a company's goods or services from those of its competitors in the marketplace. Trademark protection grants the owner the exclusive right to use a specific sign, such as a name, logo, symbol, slogan, or design, in commercial activities. In business practice, trademark registration is an essential step to prevent unauthorized use, counterfeiting, unfair competition. Business law journals frequently emphasize that a strong trademark is closely linked to a company's reputation and goodwill. Therefore, trademark infringement can directly affect a company's commercial value and consumer trust. In addition, trademarks may increase in value over time as brand recognition grows, making them important intangible assets that can be licensed, franchised, or even sold. Effective trademark protection also helps consumers identify the source and quality of goods and services, thereby supporting transparency in the marketplace. Copyright. Copyright protects original works in the fields of literature, art, music, software, and other creative expressions. In many jurisdictions, copyright protection arises automatically once a work is fixed in a tangible form, without requiring formal registration. However, registration is often recommended as evidence of ownership in case of dispute. Copyright grants the owner exclusive rights to reproduce the work, distribute it, display or perform it publicly, create derivative works. In the modern business environment, copyright protection is particularly important in the digital era, where works can be reproduced and distributed rapidly through electronic media. Digital technology has significantly increased both the opportunities for global distribution and the risks of unauthorized copying. As a result, companies must implement technological and contractual measures, such as digital rights management and licensing agreements, to safeguard their creative assets. Copyright also plays a central role in industries such as publishing, entertainment, software development, and online content creation. Patent. A patent protects new inventions that meet specific legal requirements, including novelty, inventive step, and industrial applicability. Patent protection grants the inventor a time-limited monopoly to exclusively exploit the invention, typically for a period determined by statute. In exchange for this exclusive right, the inventor must publicly disclose the technical details of the invention. From a business law perspective, patents play a crucial role in encouraging technological innovation and providing competitive advantages, particularly in industries such as manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, and information technology. Patent protection enables companies to recover research and development costs and attract investors by securing exclusive market opportunities. However, once the patent term expires, the invention enters the public domain, allowing society to benefit from wider access and further innovation. This balance between exclusivity and public disclosure is a fundamental principle of patent law. Trade secrets. Trade secrets are another important component of intellectual property. A trade secret consists of confidential business information that has economic value and is kept secret by its owner. Examples include product formulas, marketing strategies, customer lists, production methods. Unlike patents, trade secrets do not require formal registration. Their protection depends on the company's active efforts to maintain confidentiality, such as using non-disclosure agreements, or NDAs, or confidentiality clauses in employment contracts. Trade secret violations may occur through theft, misappropriation, or unauthorized disclosure, because trade secret protection can potentially last indefinitely. As long as the information remains confidential, many companies choose this strategy instead of patent protection when public disclosure would weaken their competitive advantage. Nevertheless, once a trade secret becomes publicly known, legal protection may be lost. Therefore, internal compliance systems and information security measures are essential to preserving this form of intellectual property.
Okay, see you on the top.
Yes.